All right, NT8 on the porch. Just got a quick one for you here. One of the things I like to do when I'm traveling is I always take the byroads. I don't take the interstate or the M1s or anything like that. And I got a video to show you. This is the kind of stuff that you'll find if you're an adventure rider. I can't stand getting from point A to point B in the fastest amount of time. I always take the back roads. I go through the small towns. I shoot videos as I'm going through the small towns. And here's something I want to show you that should encourage you to get on the byways and not on the highways. So, without further ado, here it comes. Enjoy it. I did. And I'll put a link to NET to give them credit for the video. They've only got 1,000 subscribers, so help them out. Check them out. They're doing a lot of these neat friggin' videos. All right, we'll talk to you later.
There's Ralph Hodson, little Audrey, Ralph and Hank, the friendly villagers of Taylor. Old-fashioned, kind of stoic folks, a little stiff, wooden, actually.
I want as many wooden people as there are actual people in Taylor, which is only 182. I can do it.
Mara Sandoz is one of the actual people and creator of the wooden ones. Her name begs the question, and yes, her husband is related to Nebraska-born writer Mari Sandoz. A couple decades ago, she got involved with a local economic development group brainstorming about ways to help the fading village, which sits on the edge of the sandhills near Calamus Reservoir.
What can we do to stop the traffic? What can we create for people to see? Photo opportunities. And so we went back to, okay, what do we have? We have a couple really cool historic buildings. Let's go back and capitalize on that. Let's go back to that era and let's recreate what was. When this town was booming, when this town was bustling, what did it look like?
It became Sandoz's project. A self-described, self-trained artist with experience using wood and paint, she hatched the idea of life-size plywood cutouts depicting people who might have lived in the village between 1890 and 1920. Those were the boom years when Taylor had twice as many people as today. The first villagers arrived in 2003. Herbert and Alice near the historic, now unused, Pavilion Hotel.
People thought they were fun. They were different. People said they had to stop and wait because they thought that the people wanted to cross the street. They'd wave at them. It created a lot of local chatter.
The villager population has since grown to about 100 of the cutouts. Sandoz does most of the work with a little help from family and locals. The Village Development Group and sponsoring organizations pay for the supplies. She donates her time. A few depict real people, but location is often a starting point for the artist.
So a lot of my ideas come from seeing a spot. I tend to see canvases in the community. What would have been happening there in 1910?
Like the yard of Mary Ellen and John Shunnison, home to love-struck villagers Charles and Louise.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I didn't know what it was going to be, and it just kind of feels like me and my husband.
Do people stop?
Oh, yes. They stop, come up, take their pictures, write things down, and I think they make the circuit and try and see every one of them.
So what's the story behind the wooden...
The wooden people?
Yeah.
They're a little bit of a tourism gimmick.
Okay.
The villagers caused a pair of westbound travelers to stop by convenient accident in a town square shop called Mara's Treasures.
first reaction, we thought it was real. Just kind of somebody standing there,
Yeah, it's kind of an inviting look to it, it makes you want to find out more about it. So we're thrilled that we stopped here and find out this is where they're being made and a little bit about the villagers, as they call them.
Sandoz's shop is something of a byproduct of the project. In addition to displaying work from other local artists, she makes and sells custom order villagers, about 20 a year. These she paints in color. Sandoz believes the Villagers Project is helping the town as a whole.
Ladies groups are coming up for day trips. Car clubs are coming up just to drive around Taylor. It gives them a destination point. And they eat at the restaurant and they buy gas at the gas station. And you've begun to bring revenue into your town.
But right now, there's only so much revenue the villagers can generate for Taylor because there aren't a lot of places to spend money. Just a handful of businesses in the only town in one of the state's least populated counties, and that population has been declining for decades. Sandoz believes the Villagers Project can change that.
We're creating a really positive climate for antique and retro stuff. And so we'll see if we can get some other little businesses around the square that can fill those tourism niches.
For now, Sandoz will do her part by creating more villagers, 6 a year, until there's enough wooden people to symbolically double the town's population. All with the hope that real people will start coming to Taylor instead of leaving.